Before I go into the video and how I did it, I just want to say, see the nunchuck on the right? I did have to glue that one. You can kind of see the glue on there, so be very careful with these. In fact, it's probably a good idea. So this is the one that still has a wire in it. Probably a good idea to put a little putty there on the end because it actually holds the wire in place better. So I have like a museum putty. I just put a tiny, like a little bit there just to hold the wire in place because it will move. So if you're animating with it or doing a lot of poses, well, if you're doing poses, it probably won't happen. But if you're doing stop motion, that wire that's holding into that loop that broke will bend out of place and then you'll lose the position. So it's good to have another anchor in there. I'm considering making it permanent with maybe like some type of glue or hot glue. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that it is very fragile, so be careful. Hi everybody, I thought I'd make a quick video of my customized nunchuck here. So you can kind of see I fed one of those wires that are typically found in actually action figures. You probably have a bunch of them yourself. And there's those little bendy wires. This one specifically has like a nice plastic coating around it, so it makes it a little more comfortable to use. But I basically have it here so I can articulate his nunchuck any way I want. So, and actually right here, you can kind of see this piece kind of needs to be crimped a little bit more. And what's nice too is that this isn't permanent, so you can remove it at any time. But this piece was kind of falling out, so. But it's kind of neat. Oh, looks like this side. If you want to try and get that nunchuck in different positions, you can make it happen. Looks like this one needs to be crimped shut too. Okay. So you can kind of see you can rig it so it stays up in different positions. But I thought I'd show you really quick how I did this. So here we have one of his other nunchucks. I actually only wanted to do it to one of them, but this one has the propeller effect attachment. So I really want to do it on this one. So I'm gonna get that back in there. So basically all I do is start at one of the chain links. These are metal links too, which is nice. And then kind of alternate every other one. Doesn't have to be perfect, just make sure you're feeding it through different chains. It's actually impossible to get it into every single one. So, and it would probably be too stressed. It would probably stress the wire too much and the chain. All right, so now I got them fed through pretty quick. And it's nice to have one of these tools actually if you don't. A little crimper, and also has kind of like a scissor in there and I can cut it. So I'm going to make sure it's splayed out so I get the proper length. Let's get it off of that curved piece. So that looks about right. I'm going to cut it on one side, leave a little excess so I can crimp the wire into the nunchuck loop, the yellow loop there. This part can get a little tricky. I'm going to move it further down actually to this way and just cut a bit more on this side. Alright, so the next thing you need to do is just take that little excess piece, kind of bend it inward so it'll go into that yellow loop, so this nunchuck will now be the anchor. You can see that go through there kind of. Then carefully crimp it over so it holds in place. Now let's do the side. Give it a little curly Q shape so we can hook it in there. There we go. Yeah, and there we go. You get the idea. And now, oh, I need a little bit. It needs to be a little longer actually. I'm just gonna make this piece a little longer because it's a little too short and it's not holding the nunchuck in place. So do this off camera for a second so it's easier. But yeah, there you go. Now you have kind of like, looks like I should have done it. I might have to redo this because I didn't, I skipped too many links. See how it kind of sags. But you get the kind of, the right idea there. As you can see. He's ready for action. It's kind of neat. So there you go. A little DIY hack to give Mikey's nunchucks some frozen in place, still life, moving fast, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, as you can see, it's not perfect, but you can kind of get some stability there so it holds its place. There you go. Experiment with it. You can try different wires and see what you can do. Peace out.